Welcome! I'd love for you to join me while I turn this blank piece of paper into something as yet unknown. I really love getting cozy and comfy on the couch after a long day and watching other artists paint in real time. I find it relaxing and at the same time inspiring. So I thought I'd make a paint along video for you. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, please like and subscribe. I'm not 100% sure what I'm actually planning to do here today. I'm going to start. I want to use some acrylics because I'm really in the mood for painting with their creamy textures. And I thought that I'm also looking for something pretty textured. So I'm going to use some of this spackling. And I wanted a very firm putty knife, which is why I'm using this ruler to spread the putty. Because the spackle is a little bit old, so we'll see if I can spread it on here and get some texture going. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to dry, but since this is going to turn white when it dries, at least I'll know when it's dry. Maybe I'll try my hair dryer to see if I can use that to get it to dry quicker. I don't know. We'll see how patient I am or am not. I've got two pieces here to work on, so I don't know if I want to, well, maybe I do want to spackle both of them. We'll find out. I just like texture. Okay, maybe that's good enough for that one. Do I want texture on the next one? Maybe I'll do the next one smooth. I don't know. We'll find out here. Okay. So, since what I'm using is just 90-pound sketchbook paper, seeing as that's what happened to be lying around today, I'm going to put some gesso on it. And I'm going to spread it with one of these little, actually it's a vegetable marker for gardening. I got a bunch of them, so I decided, what the heck, I'll use it for that. Just going to spread some gesso. That's a lot of gesso. So that's going to add, actually I think that's more gesso than I want, but I'm kind of liking that texture too. This may take a while to dry. We'll find out. Get my hair dryer and we'll see if that helps. a feeling it's not going to help too much with this very thick layer of very wet gesso. So I'm just going to set that aside for a couple of hours. In the meantime, let's see if I can dry this. I will spare your ears. Didn't take as long as I thought it would to turn from pink to white. I mean, it started out that color and it turned white and dry fairly quickly. Cool. Now, do I want to put some gesso over this, or do I just want to directly paint on it with the maybe I'll do a little of both. Put some gesso on my palette. Start painting a little bit of gesso on here. I don't know why. I'm hoping it will. Hopefully it'll make this a little less crumbly. I mean, I think the acrylic paint would have the same effect, but I'll just put a little gesso as a layer to make it a little less crumbly. And it makes the little edges on the spackle a little less harsh as well. Kind of crumbles them off and flattens them down a bit. Changes the texture slightly. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this. Not a clue. I'm going to take it one paint stroke at a time. Maybe that'll turn it into a sort of meditation type thing. I don't know. Whoa. I'm wearing my lavalier mic, but if you hear some noise in the background, it's Saturday morning, and my neighbors have been busy trimming down brush with a chainsaw all morning, so it's a little noisy around here. Okay, let's see. Let me try and dry this again with the hairdryer. Okay, that's fairly dry actually. Now, what am I going to do next? I was thinking maybe I could do something with, I just don't know what yet. I can use some of these luminous Holbein colors. They're not color fast. They will over the years fade. But my plan with this is to scan it. And rather than keeping it as a physical piece of work, so I don't think that's going to matter. And I was doing something the other day where I started mixing colors. And I ended up with what I thought were a bunch of like old-fashioned lipstick colors, and I thought that was kind of cool. So Maybe that's what I'll go for here. This is cadmium yellow light. This was Holbein luminous red, Holbein luminous orange, and Holbein luminous rose. This is Liquitex Basics Acrylics Cadmium Yellow Light and Liquitex Basics Acrylics Cadmium Red Medium Hue. So I'm going to try and mix a bunch of lipsticky colors. Let's see what I can do, just for fun. What the heck? It's all about having fun. I mean, isn't that a pretty little color? Wouldn't you like that as lipstick or nail polish? Sort of what it reminds me of. Now, do I just want to put this on? How do I want to put it on? I was in the mood for luscious creaminess. So maybe we'll spread it as luscious creaminess. I like just when the acrylic is just luscious and creamy and it goes on nice and smoothly with the brush. It's fun to paint that way. And maybe I'll add a little yellow to it. And a little bit more orange. You can still see the texture in there. That's kind of cool. So, but I wonder, what if I go and scrape this a bit? Because it's kind of cool too. Do I know what I'm doing? The answer is still a resounding not a clue. So maybe I'll take some of this pink in here and mix it with some of the red and see what we come up with. More lipstick colors. Just really pretty. Do I do what I'm doing yet? Nope, I still don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Maybe some orange and pink mixed together. Ooh, now I want to put some red in there. Put some yellow in with orange. That's a pretty orange. That's a pretty orange. Red and pink. Something really dark and pinky, but still red. And now we'll make this go right over here. No, not the rose, the pink. I want something super pink in here. I think pink with a little bit of orange in it is what I'm looking for. Okay. That's a dry mess. I don't know what I want to do next. I'm looking for an effect and then a pattern. I could put blue with it, but I don't know if I want blue on it. I could put yellow on it. If I want yellow on it. I could put this luminous rosy pink on it. I could put this on it. I could put some yellow ochre on it. Something about the yellow ochre is appealing to me. I don't know why. And I think I might want to mix a little bit of white in with the yellow ochre. A really light yellowy ochre color. Let's see what we end up going to do with this. Yeah. It's almost a matte gold is what this is. It's like a matte gold. Maybe a little bit more white even. Sort of like a faded gold is what we got going here. Okay, so I'm going to do something with this color, strange though it may be, to mute that down. But I just want tiny little strips of that color in there. Do this. See, now that took even some more of that off, which may not be a bad thing. If I do this, what's it look like when I paint over it? Whoa, that's a lot of that coming off. I kind of like that. I like this a lot. Isn't that weird? It's like a faded matte gold. Let's make this not very even. We don't want any of these sides to be even at all. Well, but we have to have it cut, so. That's way too heavy. Yeah. Get right there to there. I want this to go all the way across. And that ain't happening with this one. So maybe it has to happen with this one. So I guess it can't happen right there. Okay, the next one has to come all the way across. Okay, let's see what we got here. And the last one is also coming all the way across. It just is, even if I have to cut down. So fine, it's going to be weird, but weird is good. New. We will fix that. Both of those, they had a problem in the exact same spot. This is not cool. Unless I can have something that goes down and around on all of these. Maybe I need a spot here and here. So, Let's see if there's a way I can cut out. Oh, who says they have to be? First, let's do. Okay. Now, if I do something like that. 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 So I did a tiny little blob right there. That is of a geometric shape. Perfect. I'm going to do another one probably over here, because why not? Okay. So, we're ending up with a then we're going to have to put one right here. I'm of the opinion that we've almost got enough here. I think that's good. Yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. The painting session isn't over yet, but this is a good stopping point for part 1. We'll get back to that second piece with the gessoed texture in a future video. I haven't quite figured out what to do with it yet. I do want to create something that shows off the lumpy texture, and I have a couple more pieces where I'll be taking you along for the process as well. And I've scanned the piece and put a link to it in the description below. You can download it for free and maybe use it as wallpaper or this week's phone background. Or, if you prefer, you can have it printed in super high quality resolution on throw pillows, phone cases, tote bags, towels, shower curtains, zip pouches, yoga mats, jigsaw puzzles, or even various sized prints matted and framed according to your needs. And the list goes on. I've put a link in the description so you can order this way if you like. And as always, I love to read your comments. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see, please do let me know.